Welcome back to our channel. Before we proceed further, here's an MLB tidbit for you. The steroid era in MLB, characterized by widespread use of performance-enhancing drugs, led to several players achieving inflated statistics and raised questions about the integrity of the game. Now, let's dive into our video. Hank Aaron vs. MLB's greatest pitchers, a statistical analysis. When it comes to the history of Major League Baseball, MLB, there are few players who stand out like Hank Aaron and the greatest pitchers of all time. Hank Aaron, also known as Hammerin' Hank, is widely regarded as one of the greatest baseball players to ever step onto the field. On the other hand, the MLB has seen some of the best pitchers in history, each with their own unique style and achievements. In this video, we will be examining the statistical achievements of Hank Aaron and comparing them to some of the greatest pitchers in MLB history. Hank Aaron. Henry Louis Aaron, better known as Hank Aaron, was born on February 5, 1934, in Mobile, Alabama. Aaron made his MLB debut in 1954 with the Milwaukee Braves and went on to have a legendary career that spanned over 23 seasons. During his career, Aaron set numerous records and achieved many milestones that still stand to this day. One of Aaron's most well-known achievements is breaking Babe Ruth's all-time home run record. On April 8, 1974, Aaron hit his 715th career home run, surpassing Ruth's record of 714. Aaron would go on to finish his career with 755 home runs, a record that stood until it was broken by Barry Bonds in 2007. In addition to his home run record, Aaron also holds the record for the most RBI, runs batted in MLB history with 2,297. He was a 25-time All-Star, won 3 Gold Glove Awards, and was named the National League MVP in 1957. Aaron's incredible consistency and longevity in the league solidify his place as one of the all-time greats in baseball history. MLB's greatest pitchers. When it comes to the greatest pitchers in MLB history, there are several names that immediately come to mind. Players like Walter Johnson, Sandy Koufax, Bob Gibson, Randy Johnson, and Greg Maddux are just a few of the pitchers who have left a lasting impact on the game. Each of these pitchers had their own unique style and approach to the game, but all shared a common goal of dominating their opponents on the mound. Walter Johnson, also known as the Big Train, spent his entire 21-year career with the Washington Senators and is widely regarded as one of the greatest pitchers of all time. Johnson recorded 417 wins, which is the second most in MLB history, and had a career ERA of 2.17. He won 2 MVP awards and was elected to the Hall of Fame in 1936. Sandy Koufax is another pitcher who is often mentioned in conversations about the greatest of all time. Koufax played his entire career with the Los Angeles Dodgers and won 3 Cy Young Awards in a 4-year span from 1963 to 1966. Koufax was known for his overpowering fastball and devastating curveball, and he finished his career with a 2.76 ERA and 2,396 strikeouts. Bob Gibson is another legendary pitcher who dominated hitters throughout his career. Gibson spent his entire career with the St. Louis Cardinals and won 2 Cy Young Awards and 2 World Series MVP awards. He finished his career with a 2.91 ERA and 3,117 strikeouts. Randy Johnson, also known as the Big Unit, was one of the most dominant left-handed pitchers in MLB history. Johnson played for several teams during his career, including the Seattle Mariners, Arizona Diamondbacks, and New York Yankees. He won 5 Cy Young Awards and finished his career with a 3.29 ERA and 4,875 strikeouts, which is the second most in MLB history. Greg Maddux is known for his incredible control and ability to outsmart hitters. Maddux played for several teams during his career, including the Atlanta Braves, Chicago Cubs, and Los Angeles Dodgers. He won 4 consecutive Cy Young Awards from 1992 to 1995 and finished his career with a 16 ERA, and 3,371 strikeouts. Statistical analysis. Now that we have examined the careers of Hank Aaron and some of the greatest pitchers in MLB history, let's take a closer look at their statistics and see how they compare. One of the most important statistics for hitters and pitchers is wins above replacement, WAR, which measures a player's overall contribution to their team's success. Hank Aaron finished his career with a WAR of 142.6, which is the 11th highest in MLB history. This means that Aaron was worth approximately 142.6 wins more than a replacement-level player over the course of his career. This is a testament to Aaron's consistency and ability to impact games in multiple ways, whether it be with his bat, his glove, or his base running. When we look at the WAR of the greatest pitchers in MLB history, we see that Walter Johnson finished his career with a WAR of 164.6. Sandy Koufax finished with a WAR of 62.5. Bob Gibson finished with a WAR of 89.9. Randy Johnson finished with a WAR of 104.3. And Greg Maddux finished with a WAR of 116.7. While all of these pitchers had outstanding careers, Johnson's WAR stands out as the highest among them, further solidifying his place as one of the greatest pitchers of all time. Another important statistic to consider when comparing hitters and pitchers is adjusted ERA+, which measures a pitcher's ERA relative to the league average and adjusts it for factors such as ballpark effects and era. Sandy Koufax has the highest career ERA+ among the pitchers mentioned, with a mark of 131. This means that Koufax's ERA was 31% better than the league average over the course of his career. On the other hand, Hank Aaron finished his career with an OPS+, on-base plus slugging plus, a similar statistic for hitters, of 155, which is the 41st highest in MLB history. This means that Aaron's on-base plus slugging percentage was 55% better than the league average over the course of his career. This further highlights Aaron's ability to consistently produce at an elite level throughout his career. The careers of Hank Aaron and the greatest pitchers in MLB history are filled with accomplishments and statistics that showcase their greatness. While Aaron's ability to hit for power and consistency make him one of the greatest hitters of all time, the pitchers mentioned in this video were able to dominate hitters with their overpowering stuff and incredible control. Whether it be Walter Johnson's all-time high WAR, Sandy Koufax's dominant ERA+, Bob Gibson's postseason success, Randy Johnson's strikeout prowess, or Greg Maddux's incredible command, each of these pitchers left a lasting impact on the game of baseball. While it is difficult to compare hitters and pitchers directly due to the different nature of their positions, the statistics provided in this video offer a glimpse into the amazing careers of these legendary players. In the end, Hank Aaron and the greatest pitchers in MLB history will forever be remembered for their incredible talents and achievements on the baseball field. Their statistics may tell a story of dominance and excellence, but their impact on the game goes far beyond the numbers. They are true legends of the sport and will be celebrated for generations to come.